guys, so hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is SINDYAKPOLO, and if this is your first time joining my family, welcome. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, welcome. And thank you guys for joining the family. I love you guys and I truly appreciate all of you. So this tutorial I'll be following Scott Barnes makeup, which he did on Tati Westbrook. If you don't know who Scott Barnes is Jennifer Lopez makeup artist. So he's the secret behind Jennifer Lopez glamorous look, and this tutorial is inspired or was inspired by Kelechi Mgbemena. Kelechi Mgbemena is a Nigerian content creative, a digital marketer as well, and a beauty blogger. So I'll leave her YouTube handle or a video in the description bar as well, so you guys check her out. She has amazing bomb content. Like, Kelechi is one guru. So yeah guys, so let's jump right into the tutorial with in the tutorial he said he doesn't use primer, and he has already moisturized the skin, and myself, I've already moisturized my skin.
I always start with contouring. I always start with the dark and then I add the light. It's not about contouring on top of makeup. Sometimes it is, but not usually. So I'm gonna treat you as though we were doing like a video shoot, music video or something fabulous.
Yeah, you guys,
like
I'm gonna sing for you at the end of this.
Okay, so I'm gonna use all-nighter, right? Okay.
Then he went ahead with the concealer, and for concealer today I'll be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal Plus Define Concealer. This is what I'll be using. So I'll be using that to highlight my face. He said it normally goes in with contour, but with this tutorial he's going in with the highlight first. That's what
I like to do with this is to bring it in, and you just use it to like eliminate stuff. And I'm gonna go in ham, like I'm gonna use makeup. Like I'm not gonna pretend like.
Just drench me. My skin eats makeup. Like it really does.
I did your makeup once before and it was like that.
You don't use primer?
For what? I don't really.
What do you mean for what?
I don't really need it.
To fill everything in. Wow, this is a look.
I like the contouring and everything to do the work underneath the foundation so you don't see it. Now, this is everybody's like, where do I contour? So this is always the question, right? So
there's a whole lot of products in here. My skin don't hear. Looking at Tati's skin, her skin is flawless. So to blend in the concealer, he went in with this brush which I have. So that's what I'm going to be using to blend in my highlights.
Jennifer calls this a cat paw.
Oh.
Because she goes, look, it's like a cat paw.
I love that.
So anyway, what I like to do with it is just kind of blend it out and just working into the skin. Now I'm starting to feel like that guy from, remember who used to do the painting?
Bob Ross.
Okay, we're gonna put a little tree in right underneath your nose.
It's a happy concealer.
A happy concealer, and there's a small little squirrel jumping. You have to remember, okay, lifting. I'm like literally giving you all my secrets here.
Do you hear that, guys? All of his secrets. I'm gonna play this back over and over and over, and I'm gonna be like, how did he do this? Well, now I have it in action. Yes.
So what I do is just gently, watch, I'm gonna turn your nose just a little bit.
It's not how I'll do my makeup or wear my makeup, or this process, this step looks super like, I just can't describe how this step makes me feel, or technique rather.
That everybody can see this, and you can do this on yourself, which is very easy. Is I blend it up this way. See?
Lifting. This is what they call lifting. Yeah.
No, I know. This is such good timing because I am so obsessed with your brushes.
I feel like an Avon representative. I'm coming with all new products to your
calling.
house.
It's Scott Barnes calling.
Ding dong. See that? See how the angles are already happening?
Ooh.
It's kind of weird, right? The reason why I always hit the chin is because you want this to come forward. It makes things sharper. All right.
Wow. This is so flawless. Like, look at my skin. She better work. Blend the edges first. Blend it up to lift up the nose. Wow, guys, what is this? I look crazy. Next, we went in with contour, and to contour, I'll be using the Elegant
Jaws. We're gonna come in with the jaws of life.
Ooh, yes.
Snatched.
Snatched the house.
So this is what I call, I'm gonna do this look. I actually have named it.
Oh, you named this look?
Yeah, it's called SNATURAL.
SNATURAL.
It's snatched, but natural.
I love that so much.
It's kinda like
my
Chloe and
gosh.
Hoey.
Yes. Where's your merch? You need some.
She's pretty, she looks natural, but a little bit more. So she's natural.
People ask, how do you deal with the haters? How do you deal with the trolls? Like, and that's one of those things early in my YouTube career that so many people.
Do you have
pick on me.
haters?
Oh, sure do.
I
The
don't.
whole camp. Oh, Scott.
I'm joking. Okay, minimizing your forehead now. Like the light's hitting right here, so I'm just taking it down. That's all. You just...
So you do makeup differently per shoot, per lighting. Like you really
Oh, the first thing I do when I walk in,
look at the lighting.
I walk right to the director and I'm like, well, what are we doing? Where's the light? And then depending on what lighting we're doing, or what the AD is using for lighting, it will determine what I do for foundation. This is where people really mess up with contouring. They over contour and then they drag all this brown into the nose and into the side of the face.
And then they just face tune it later. Just saying.
Which is an issue. Now the trick to having a fuller lip is not overlining it to death.
Went in with foundation.
Decided I'm going to use some
exact
Chanel on you.
Foundation,
Ready?
I'll be using the Juvia's Place.
Oh,
We're going to start with the
he said ready, and I'm like,
A little bit close
this is
to-
so relaxing, you guys. I usually sit here and I have to do all the work, and I'm just like, this is playtime. Hey, wait, you did her.
Pump. So with this, you tend to use less product. So he's doing that.
Last show?
body.
Yes, of course.
So was I.
Were you?
But I was screaming like a little girl in the audience. I was looking at the makeup and I'm like, that is so Scott's makeup. Like that is just.
Yeah. So I'm going to do like a little bit like what this is like, you know, like I said, we're doing this for TV and for stage, like for like a music
There
video.
is a difference because you have to think of like, I mean, she looked great under all lighting situations.
Yep.
To me, the difference between some of the artists that you see that are dominantly on Instagram or just photo shoot, and then someone like you that actually has to think about every situation, you know, for film, for
I look
live performance.
At a woman's face and I'm like, okay, how to make you look perfect. You know what I mean? Like that's my...
That's what we like to hear.
Next up, we went in with foundation, which is one shade lighter than her skin or than her, just to marry the contour and the highlight. So for that, I'll be using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation. in honey. Just one drop. Yeah.
And then we're gonna use a little bit of lighter foundation because we don't want to take away the contouring. Okay.
This is not taking away the high contour or the highlight, just to blend both of them together though. Wow, look at my skin. So next we went in with the other brush to blend. So it's going back and forth between brushes to blend, and I guess what it's doing is blending. The secret to it is blending, so to make everything seamless as possible. Wow.
So instead of just eliminating that lip, we're just patting over it gently, like that. Ooh. She's there, but she's blended.
When did you discover that technique? Like, really, no one else does that.
It's,
where you just do the contour under and then you do
it's painting.
Everything, like,
you know,
on
listen,
top.
I worked with light and dark painting. You've got this white hand.
Oh my God, we're putting those away. I need to spray tan. Oh my God.
But if you don't have time for a spray tan, you can always use body bling.
Oh, tell me more. What's that?
Stop it.
Scott's like the first one to do full on body glowy makeup. And
Yes.
I read an article, I want to say in Allure, of you like putting it all in a blender and
That's correct.
painting bodies before they would walk down the red carpet. And I remember looking at like my Wet n Wild like little pigments and thinking like, well, maybe
Maybe I could do this.
maybe I can
Put it all in a blender.
maybe it'll work out. But I was probably one of your first customers because
That's
I
super
bought
cool.
body bling way back in the day.
I know, it was like in that black pump originally.
So the secret to it is blending. Like,
I always joke around because, you know, flattery, there's a lot of people that kind of lay claim to what I've done and think that they're better than me or whatever. And they're whatever. I don't, it's like, God bless you. But my thought is this, no one can be me. My dad used to say to me all the time, no one can have your hands.
Yep.
Your pressure, the way you see things, the way when you stop, you know when to stop. And no one can do that. No one, that can't be replicated.
Next up, we went in with the cream brush and with a cream blush. And for cream blush, I don't have any cream blush. I don't have a cream blush. So for blush, I'm going to be using my Milani lipstick. So in this video, you talked about how you're not meant to use one product for one thing. You can use one product for so many things. Like an eyeshadow.
I
not be
love
for
cream.
eyeshadow.
I think
You
that
can
cream works
literally use it for
primarily
something
better
else.
than powder
Highlight
for a
and
couple
the rest.
reasons.
So
It looks like
that's
it's
what I'm
coming from
gonna do.
inside the skin. And we want you to look like a baby face. So baby face is in here.
That is the one thing that I've noticed, and I
Placement.
will like try to copy you. Like you do this thing with your blush brush when you do powders, and I was talking about it with your
This
brush
one.
specifically.
These.
Yeah, where you almost like take it, you don't pull so much, but you do this thing where you like fluff it almost up.
Flick it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I try to do that. Sometimes I get blush on my nose. I'm like, damn.
We went in with a lighter concealer, and for that I'm going to be using the Colourpop Low Filter Concealer just to brighten up my under eye.
Together. My favorite thing is when you watch newscasters and their neck and their face are in 2 different zip codes. You're like, whoa. And then they blink their eyes and the lid's white.
Next up is powder, and I went in with the translucent powder, and I don't have the exact powder used, so for translucent powder I'll be using the Focalo face powder.
Okay, powder.
So what powder are you using? You're using your powder.
I'm using Petal. She's a little translucent with a tiny tinge of pink in her. And what that does is cancels out any kind of like little bluey, purpley stuff underneath the eye.
Wow. Look at this, my skin, happy skin. I love this. This technique is everything. Wow. Next up is highlighter, and for highlighter today I'll be using the
Underneath the
highlighter.
eye.
from
Ooh, is that
Romantic
highlight?
Hair. You guys
Yeah.
know
Do you know Glow Getter?
highlighter.
Private Society?
Oh, they actually had sent me some stuff, and they're like an indie brand with a lot of cool products, actually.
I use it
Ooh.
a lot for highlighters.
Love that.
See?
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, she's gorge. And I'm like one of those people, I just kind of mash everything together.
I'm watching this and I'm like, oh, okay. And somehow it looks so great.
My fan brush, which is like, yay, big fan.
You're a big fan of your fan brush?
Yeah, I'm a fan of the fan brush.
Boom, boom.
Da-da-da. Dad jokes.
Next is contour, and for contour I'm gonna be using the Ezekiel palette, this palette, and I'll be taking this
All right.
right here to contour.
Look at that. I just want to show you 2 strokes.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is with just a little bit of powder. It's beveled so that you can work with the curves of this brush. I created this so that you guys could not think about it. I hate when that looks like there's a stripe. So let's toast the edges. But more.
It's natural.
It's natural.
You
know,
guys, these brushes are the real deal.
It's
They
the jam.
are so, so good. I work with so many different brushes. I've tried so many different brushes over the years doing what I do. And the shape on these makes so much sense.
The thing is, to really make makeup amazing, you gotta go slow and take your time with it. I'm gonna go like this. And you just kind of just soften the edges.
This is the trick that makes the biggest impact. Do this, and I feel that you're the one that did this multi-layer contour under, foundation, do the bronzer, do the contour, do all that, and then do this additional powdering. Like, you work in these very interesting layers.
Yes.
And the end result is something that is so smooth.
Yeah.
And it's just,
Seamless. It
it's
should
very
be-
seamless. That trick, it seems like, well, why would you do that? And it's like, it just smooths everything out.
Just marries everything together.
And to line
Okay,
line
so
up-
lip.
line my
This
lip.
is number 7, which is called Naked or Natural or Nude or something like that. So remember our little contour.
Yes, I can
underneath
see
there.
it.
See the fullness? Okay, and we're gonna connect the top so that it's not 2 peaks. It's kind of like a round. I think what is really most important when you're doing makeup too is, just like clothing, you have to look at proportion. You got a real
Next up for lip gloss, I'll be going in with the Zaron Shea Lip Gloss.
Her name is Hottie.
Oh.
'Cause
Rhymes with Tati.
Tati the Hottie.
I'm so cheesy.
Okay, now this is important. Tip alert. Feel what I'm doing? Going out to the edge. Not, I'm taking it and out and to the edge.
Oh, this is like makeup choreography. 1 and 2 and out and to the edge.
Finally, time for the brows.
Thing. This is Sarah Artistry.
I feel so
I use these
relieved.
for brows. Believe it or not.
It's a nice color.
Yeah.
That's kind of shocking, actually, because it looks very light.
Right. Well, I don't want this to take over. I just kind of build them up slowly. Senna, do
It's time for eyeshadow, and for eyeshadow I'm gonna be using the brown melanin makeup, Melanin Fantasy, and I'll be going over with this shade.
Now I'm using my crease brush on this.
I love that crease brush. It is pure magic and it has the right shape to do so much.
It works.
And that's, you know, I was talking about this before, that really you can use that one brush if you're just doing a very easy look in a few different colors, and you just get a lot of mileage out of it.
So what I do with this, just so you guys can, I don't know if you can see this or if it helps, I almost work it in a circle. Now, still one color. I just want to keep reminding everybody. Wow. The talent is in the brush. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm taking a lighter beigeier color, just going right
And
underneath
went
the eye.
in with a powder to brighten up the under eye as well. So I'm gonna do that. I'm also gonna do that. Going to use this shade.
So their whole
I think I'm
thing,
gonna use this.
it's pretty wild.
Now, this is another color of mine. I mean, it's fun to play with color, and this is the kind of color that is not offensive.
It still has this nice luxurious feeling to it.
Yeah, I love the mixing. Ah, look at my eyes. It just opens up my eyes. Wow, this is insane. For mascara, I'll be taking the Black Opal Volumizing Mascara.
Comb mascara in, like this.
Excuse me?
I know.
What?
It's weird. I kind of do this to it, like back comb it in. As opposed to just going I'm going like in and then like down and rolling
Right.
it. And then I just use the point to kind of lift and separate. Like a 24-hour bra. Lift.
So guys, the finished look, and I love this look. I so love it. Like, this is absolutely perfect. Like, I just can't stop staring at myself in the mirror. Like, this makeup is so natural, so gorgeous. It's something you can rock. It's not like an everyday makeup. It's something you can wear for photo shoots, makeup videos, all of that stuff. And this is as natural as possible as you can get me. All right, so don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye guys. Woo! This actually doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup, but I'm actually wearing makeup. It looks so skin like, and this is a whole lot of makeup.